In this action guide, I'll show you how to discover the demographics within your market or niche. Demographics are really important since they help you to see what types of visitors are prevalent within a certain market. For example, the golf industry is mostly made up of middle-aged to older white males, whereas the diet and weight loss industry is made up of more females. Terms like losing weight fast and exercise seem to attract a younger female audience, while keywords for weight loss programs and supplements often attract a middle-aged to older crowd. A less obvious example, at least to me, is the quit smoking industry. This is one market I have no clue about in terms of which sex or age bracket would be more common. So let's use the Discover Demographics action guide to find out. So to save a little time, I have already analyzed two keywords for the quit smoking market, quit smoking and stop smoking, and have my results down below. What I'll do now is just drag my mouse over a bunch of these and copy these keywords. And now I'll go here to open the Top Domain Finder tool. We're going to use this tool since domain names, or websites that is, that dominate a certain niche in terms of search engine rankings are really useful for acquiring demographics. Next, I'll add keywords for this niche, and I'll just hit paste and then hit OK. And then I'll analyze these keywords. And since this will take a few minutes to run, I'll pause this video and come back when this is finished. Okay, so analysis is complete, and I selected all my keywords up top here while it was running, which combined all my results down below. And then I selected by Google rankings, since I'm most interested in Google. Now, by the way, you don't need to do 95 keywords here. You can do much less and still get at this information. I just felt like dragging my mouse under the keyword finder tool over a lot of terms just to see the results. So basically, we finished analyzing our keywords and selected all the keywords up top here. And now we can go on to step 5. Select up to 5 top domains. So down below here, I'll look for relevant domains that target quit smoking. So why quit should be one. Quit smoking, that's obvious. Smoke free. Stop smoking tips. And we'll do this one too. And before we analyze the demographics for these, let me just point out this tip here which says use the non-social sites filter to see more relevant results. Because sometimes you might see a lot of social sites, especially for how-to type of keywords, appear up top here. Things like WikiHow, WikiAnswers, Ease on Articles, YouTube videos, Buzzle, other article directories, and so on. And you won't be able to get good demographic information from those sites. So if you want to quickly remove them, just click this filter here, and that'll do so for you. Now, we're ready to look at demographics. So under step 6, I'll click here. And after that all loads, I can see my results here. So as I go across the tabs, I can see female showing up for every term, which is very interesting. I would not have known that. And if I scroll down for each one, I can see the age that stands out, the ethnicity, and other demographic metrics down below. Now, one thing to keep in mind with Quantcast is this. The most accurate data here are the green bars pointing to the left. Sometimes they'll highlight a certain group within a demographic metric, like under ethnicity, they might say Asian if there's a spike for that ethnicity, even though Caucasian might still have a lot more volume. Let me see if I can find an example to show you what I mean. So as I go through these tabs, note that female is showing up in the age brackets. Okay, so here's one here, African American. Well, if you look at the graph, the bar graph over here on the left, you can see still a much higher percentage for Caucasian than African American. But the reason why they highlight this audience is because it says there are more African American visitors than average. So that's an important thing to note. And the same here with Asian. So demographic metrics are not an exact science. That's why it's good to check a bunch of domains, not just a handful. And in fact, if you want, you can also go to Tools and Alexa Site Info and click on the Audience tab, and they'll show you their version of demographics for these websites. Now I can continue repeating steps 5 and 6 by selecting 5 other top domains. And again, it doesn't have to be 5, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. You can go up to 5 maximum, and then viewing demographics for those domains. So if you do this enough times, you'll see there's usually an audience that stands out. And frankly, a lot of times, many niches have like a 50-50 or a 40-60 split between male and female. Now, I could take this a step further if I want. Let's say I find a couple of domains that really stand out, or maybe I'm having trouble finding enough here, and I only find, say, 1 or 2. So I can just select those, and I can go to another tool by clicking here, actually another action guide that is, and this will open the related domain finder tool. I can paste in these 2 domains I just copied, and then analyze these for more related domains in my niche. And again, select 5, view demographics, and repeat the cycle as many times as you need. So both the top domain finder and related domain finder are very good tools for doing demographic research. Now I can use this information that I acquire to build better landing pages and write more targeted content, since I've learned more about my audience by doing this. For example, on a quit smoking landing page, I probably would want to show a picture of a female, maybe even one that's refusing a cigarette or throwing one away. That would probably attract my visitors for this niche. The colors of my page or site could be softer or more feminine looking, and the language I would use would probably be geared more towards women in this case. So understanding my market's demographics will help me to lower bounce rates on my site, attract more visitors, and increase conversions and sales. So this is something every online marketer should be aware of and do.